Warning. The show you're about to see contains material unsuitable for children and questionable among most adults. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Orville Redenbacher Company headquarters. Now, before we begin, does anyone have any questions?
I have a question. Thank you. Was Orville Redenbacher real? The man?
Can I have some popcorn?
Great question. Anybody else?
I have a question. What did model comedian Fabio say when he found a piece of lint on his butt? I can't believe it's not butt hair. like butt hair, butter popcorn, butt hair. I think whoa.
Please be quiet. Okay. All right, well, we take you now as the popcorn players are going to present a live reenactment of Orville Redenbacher's life. So let's go to Clay County, California in 1927, where a young Orville Redenbacher is entering the world of food science.
My father was a farmer. In the fields of corn I grew, but in the field of food science, I'm looking for a breakthrough. I'm dining on a petri dish. The lab is my food shop. And I'm looking for any idea that will pop, pop, pop. My name is Orville. Orville Redenbacher. Write it down now. I'm a food scientist from these old hills. That's right, my name is Orville. Orville Redenbacher. Don't forget it now. I'm a food scientist from these old humble hills.
How'd it go today, Orville?
Oh, well, Corinne, not too well indeed. I tell you, everybody just thinks I'm as crazy as a runned-over dog. But there's science behind cultivating specific vegetables for specific things. I just need to prove it, Corinne.
They don't see your genius, Orville. They think you're some slick scientist when really you were born over there in them thar hills, just like the rest of them.
Corn. There's so many things you can do with the corn. We can cultivate different strains of corn for specific uses.
There you go again, Orville, going off on this poppycock. Now, let me tell you something. Corn is meant to be eat off the good old cob. And no farmer's gonna listen to any specific uses for corn. Corn is corn, honey. It's meant to be broiled or burned, just like any other food.
It's not poppycock, okay? It's poppy. Oh, I don't know what it is.
I'll tell you what it is. Trouble with a T. With a capital T.
And that rhymes with P. And P stands for... Oh, I don't know what it stands for, Corinne.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think their farmers have a good idea about you, and maybe you should go see a doctor. And I'm pregnant.
Oh, my life is full of aches and pains and corn. And then the tour? Yeah.
Like most geniuses, everyone thought he was insane. So he visited a therapist.
I don't know if this therapist shemerapy is gonna work on an old food scientists like myself, Orville Redenbacher, but I guess I'll give it a shot. How you doing, Dr. Schmooger?
Please, call me Dr. Granger. Now, Orville, I hear you're here because you're suffering some type of delusions or schizophrenic behavior.
Delusions? What the heck is that? Some kind of new pickle out in the jungle? Doctor. I'm a simple food scientist with my own theories about food and how it does work.
Well, tell me about some of those theories, Mr. Redenbacher. I'd be very interested to listen.
Well, I do declare, I will tell you my new theory about kernels.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. The kernels in the ground are actually alien eggs that were put there by aliens.
Okay, sure.
Because they're going to birth aliens that are going to try to take over the Earth unless humans use violent action.
Great,
to
well, let me
destroy
stop you there, Orville. Among other psychological defects, you display all the characteristics of schizocycle personality disorder. In addition to being manic depressive, you are also very bizarre in your song and dance, and I have no further conclusion but to determine that you are criminally and legally insane, and you should absolutely stop your corn fantasies and all of your corn shenanigans, because they're going to get you in corn trouble.
Zucchini in the rain. That's absolutely redonkulous.
I really think that you should just take a break from corn, maybe go spend some lovely time with your lovely wife, and forget this corn business for a little bit. Why don't you go into corn retirement?
Corn retirement? Well, doctor, you speak some crazy Chinese things, but maybe some of the things that you saying is correct. Maybe I'll take a break.
It's mostly
Since you are just a doctor of medical science, I'll just have to take your word for it, like any good American.
Great. Well, it's Western European philosophy of psychology, and
Scooby-Doo!
Okay, it's not Chinese anyway. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll send you the bill in the mail. This has been a really good session.
Well,
let's just talk more about next time your subconscious combating with your conscious, because that's where most of your anxieties are coming from, and you need to really observe those better if you can understand yourself and your id.
Doctor, you're as queer as a squash in July. But I'll take my leave so you can have your private businesses.
Okay.
Walking away. Wait a minute, I forgot my favorite pocket lint.
I think he's gone. Come in. This is Dr. Granger, the psychiatrist man that just talked to Orville Redenbacher. I am pretty sure that he has stopped all types of corn activity, and our mission has succeeded. We are go for our mission to succeed.
Oh my word, he was a secret agent for the aliens.
All right. Any questions so far?
Yeah, did that happen?
All your questions will be answered in the play. Yes.
How long is the play? How long is this gonna go for?
Well, you'll find out when the play is over. Yeah, you?
I'm so ugly I have to go to therapy and sit face down. Do you like that one?
No.
I guess I'm, yeah. It's a good play.
Oh, yes. My notes. Now let's flash forward 5 years. The Jorgs from planet Conagra have begun their infiltration onto planet Earth, led by the tyrannical Narakpop the Cruel, who destroyed much of his own race, hoping to genetically evolve their strongest duo into Omega Jorgs, is now searching for another population to genetically evolve to continue the Jorg evolution by bioengineering mindless drones. Earth's armies have all fallen after the first years, and they have begun harvesting infants for their planned genetic evolution.
and punish those who do not. Meddling in science that caused a chain reaction halting the evolution of my people, the Jorks. That is why we have come to your inferior world. Now tell me, Dr. Granger, where is the one that was described in the prophecy?
Oh, evil one! I signed a peace treaty with the Jork Empire. You would offer myself and my family immunity from your sick, perverted sexual experiments. And I would offer you intel on that Orville Redenbacher pervert. And the last I heard of him, he had abandoned Colonel investigation and returned to his farm.
Yes, where he has been planning an uprising.
I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I'm
He has
just a
been plotting the
psychiatrist.
demise of the Jorg people, and now we have no war. We have no war, but now we declare war.
My family.
on your people.
My daughter. My son.
Your daughter, your son, your mother, your father. Humanity is a disease. You're a pestilence that must be eradicated and cleansed and sanitized so that a superior species could reign once again on your wimpy planet.
Don't kill me.
Oh, I will kill.
Don't.
I will kill. I'll do anything I want.
Kill me, please. Please don't kill me.
Ah! Ah! Ezion, I have a mission for you. Eradicate the dissidents and head to the planet they call home, Earth. Connect the 7' crystals. I will prepare the rebirthing pods for the confluence. Our brothers and sisters shall no longer live under the thumb of oppression. We will no longer fester in ash and fire, but we will reign upon this earth on thrones of human bones. Do it.
Is this still the Orville Redenbacher play? Or are we still? Maybe after the prophecy came true, but what was it? He said, I heard something about 7 crystals. Is it crystals that are just?
Well, remember when I said flash forward 5 years? That actually implied the passage of time. Yeah. So. Yes. Huh?
Well, I would love, if we're going to sit through this, if we could have maybe a salty little snack, some popcorn, perhaps. There's a lot that's kind of settling in, and I, for one, could really go for some popcorn. You're doing a really, really nice job on your first day.
First day, yeah, right. I am in my 15th year. Our musical guest tonight is playing their record release show this Saturday, March 30th at Union Pool for their new album, Streets of the Lost, on Greenway Records. Please welcome Big Eyes.
5 years later, the war's going on. Well, the aliens were coming from the planet. I looked up, saw them saucers, and just said, damn it! It's gonna be an intergalactic war. And yes, I believe it's true. Gotta fight so they don't turn this place into a human zoo. My name is Orville Redenbacher. Write it down now. I'm gonna save this planet from the aliens that coming here. My name is Orville Redenbacher. Used to be a food scientist. Now I'm a general in the army to defend America against the aliens from outer space. Welcome to the oh, it's just my wife, Korean. Well, here's the map of the world, Korean, and we gotta protect it. Golly, seems like Earth is in quite the pickle if I do say so myself. Luckily, I'm like the John Juana of this scenario.
Well, if anyone can help to save the human race, it's you, Orville. And do it for our little Billy Ann cooking in here.
Well, by the pumpkin seeds. Oh, the sound of it. Hey, by the sound of it, it sounds like that cavalry has arrived. Woo! As I live and breathe. What mess have you got yourself into this time? Well, Colonel, I believe you know a secret, and I want to get it out of here.
You know, I can't tell you my 7 herbs and spices.
Well, Colonel, I heard they ain't herbs and spices at all. They're crystals.
Who told you that?
A little tweety bird flew in my ear, told me that.
I hate birds, but I loves to eat them. Hi, everybody. Howdy, friends. Colonel Sanders here talking to you about my Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's all kinds of good. All right, we take plump, juicy chicken and, well, we fry them up real good. And we blend it with 7 crystals. I mean, herbs and Italian spices. Huh?
Chicken?
I'm not done. I'm telling ya, it's finger licking good. We pair it with a signature gravy wash. That's so good it'll make you throw away that darn chicken and eat the gravy. I'm telling ya, it's finger licking good.
Wait, is this a commercial now, or what's going on?
It's finger licking good. And that's my story. And I'd love to welcome another super friend.
Another super friend besides you, Colonel Sanders. Who could it possibly be?
Who?
Well, it's none other than my good old friend, Evel Knievel.
Oh! Evel Knievel, good to see you. We're in a bit of an intergalactic pickle with the jerks.
Wow.
You should look, well, you know, if you want to talk to me, you should look yonder. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Evel, why don't you tell us how we can, you know, you're such a daredevil stunt boy. Why don't you tell us how we can defeat those aliens?
Well, I'll tell you how exactly you can defeat those aliens.
You might want to use this utensil.
Thank you very much. I'll tell you exactly how you can defeat those aliens. I don't think my microphone is working. All right.
Someone will hear it.
Hello, America. It's an honor to be here. You know, it's an honor to perform for you. And I'll tell you one thing. Whenever I'm jumping buses, cars, Cadillacs, snakes, sharks, canyons, you name it, my #1 priority is to always wear a helmet. And you should too. I want all the youngsters out there to take every safety precaution necessary and wear a helmet, especially when you are using Evel Knievel's Fireworks for Kids. Now, if you want to blow yourself all to hell, blow yourself up with fireworks, not narcotics. Thank you. Have a good night. And enjoy explosions.
All right. Yeah. Evel, that's great. Wow, thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's it going, beautiful? Are you married?
Hey, Evel, you really are a daredevil, let me tell you.
I'm a daredevil in the sack, too. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, hippity-skippity.
She'll tell you about it later.
She'll tell me, oh, you're implying that you'll be having sexual relations with my woman, and she'll be telling me later on. Evel Knievel, you done, oh, wow, Evel Knievel, you done jumped the gorge of the human language. Well, we gotta come together, though, because there's an alien force coming.
That's right.
So
I
we
heard shout a big alien force coming. We gotta stop them.
That's right. That's right.
A goddamn thing.
Yeah. So we should come together. You know, like I need to rally this team of colorful salesmen to broker a peace treaty with these aliens.
And wow.
But what if, Mr. Redenbacher, there is no peace?
Oh, then we'll kick ass.
It's finger licking good.
So what year are we in right now?
You're in the present, my son.
And I will buy popcorn. I don't need it to be free at this point in the night. I would love to eat something.
Well, I'm very sorry to say we don't have any popcorn to eat, and we don't have any to buy.
Okay, we're in a bit of a popcorn factory.
That's a funny saying.
We're in a popcorn factory.
Ah, we're in a
so
bit.
maybe if we could just, is there something maybe could you throw, I don't know, like a bag of popcorn in the microwave for me? If I have to sit through this fucking long-ass sci-fi shit, I would love something to eat.
Well, I tell you, I'd love to, but we're in a bit of a popcorn factory.
I thought Colonel Sanders was friends with Dave Thomas from Wendy's.
Yeah. I'm also buying the Orville Redenbacher Evel Knievel connection, but the Colonel Sanders thing, I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, because you're without any food on his person?
More of a Wendy's connection.
And also, can I add something real quick? Just something to throw out there to the rest of the group. Aliens, not real. Didn't actually happen.
Are you even watching the play? This all happened on the lake of
Rezion, the day has come. The day has come when we take our rightful place as masters and rulers of this universe. Rezion, today is the eve of destruction, but also the eve of victory.
All right now. Stop it right now. Hey. Well, stop it right there, huh? We are Earthlings. We know what you're planning, and we're here to stop you from experimenting on the humans.
That's right.
We were expecting you.
What do you mean? What?
I'm so sorry, Orville.
Ah, the woman!
I'm a woman.
Come here, woman.
Okay.
Oh, she's a traitor.
She is on our side now.
Just like the Bible says.
Bibles.
Root of all evil.
That's true.
If I know anything about evil.
That's your name. That's your name right there.
You know, this is the folly of man. Ever since you were gifted a higher form of intelligence, you've done nothing but squander it. The all above laughs at you. All these gifts you've received, and yet you waste it on frivolous things. Your technology was greater than our own. And your greatest knowledge was wiped out by man-made fires and lost in floods and stomped out by anti-intellectuals. And now, you are visited by a race who wants to gift you, help your kind, mankind.
That's okay.
Help you become something greater.
You can't play God. We're living creatures.
We cannot play God. Tell me, Mr. Redenbacher, what is it that you do with your plants, your research? You're trying to bioengineer different vegetation for your own personal gain. The only difference between us is a clear purpose and goal. Evolution!
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Where's the popcorn, and can I please have some?
Evolution!
Please. Is there going to be popcorn offered on this tour at all?
Please watch the play.
As I am evolution, as I was saying.
You don't want us to evolve. Because you want to control us.
That's right, for a greater good. The wonders that we've created together before. Oh, yet, again, you try to fight us.
What do you mean, again?
Our people once tried to control humanity. We built great pyramids for our Emperor Giza. It's a rare, unexplainable achievement of your pathetic, primitive minds, yet despite us giving you such a beautiful gift that humanity could never create on your own, you rebelled! You revolted! And if humanity submits to us this time, you'll no longer be engaged in petty civil war with your own kind. You will be serving a greater good. The version of the Jorgs!
I don't mean to interject here, but is this an allegory for something, or I'm just not getting?
As I was saying,
President
you will
Bush.
be a cog in a larger machine. All minds focused on one superior goal. Our minds will not waste the 7 crystals on herbs and spices, Mr. Sanders.
I don't know what you're talking about, herbs and crystals. You mean my 7 spices. It's finger licking.
And our bravest will not waste their talents and abilities on flashy spectacle.
And fighting words.
And our greatest minds, like you, Mr. Redenbacher, they will not be wasted in trying to discover a simple secret of your own vegetation.
Put your carrots up, boy.
Piece of shit. And finger licking.
What did you call me, Mr. Sanders?
I call you a flea-bitten, wriggle-racking, eighth-scatting, western Arkansas, loving, tech-banning, working, fricker licking.
Mr. Sanders, your affirmations will do you no good. There's no God here, just the great all above, the superior.
Fucking do it then. I'm ready. I'm fucking ready to go. Let's fucking go.
Oh, you want to go, Mr. Sanders?
Yeah, Colonel Sanders, bitch.
Wait a minute.
Colonel
Wait a minute.
Sanders.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Just hold on a tick. Just stop. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey, my name's Colonel
Wait a
Sanders.
minute. Wait a minute. Colonel. Thank you. Colonel. The corn kernels. It must be the corn kernels. That's right, yeah.
Hey, he knows too much. Attack!
That's right. Only if you tell me the secret of the cone.
You would spare our lives?
Only if you tell me the secret of the corn. Do not make me repeat myself.
Okay, there are certain kinds of kernels that, if you heat them up at a certain temperature, they will make a tasty popped treat.
Write this down.
Especially when paired with salt and/or movie theater butter. You can use caramel and white cheddar and even toffee to spice things up. And I will give you this name. My name, Rockpop.
What?
Backwards is popcorn. He's right. We could even decorate our Christmas trees with this popcorn stuff. It's You have your secret. You have your secret now. So please, remove the blade and spare me.
Mercy on another day. From now on, the first and last name in popcorn will be Orville Redenbacher.
That's right. Did you enjoy yourselves?
Wait, there's one more thing that's going to happen.
Bob, we must get you to the many pond. It is too late for me as young, which is maize spelled backwards. We have failed. But 50 years from now, in the year 2019, another virus will emerge on this planet and kill all of humanity. A rightful punishment for wiping out the entire species of the Jorgs and its lone survivors. This virus will emerge on Wednesday, May 29th. It will take a week. But it will be definitely Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern. Orville will surely be dead. Is there another prophesized one who may be able to stop the virus from destroying all living life? Yes, there is. What? And his name is John Gentle. He is the only man who can stop the end of the world. Gentle.
The war is over, and children, it's time to go home. Make sure you tell them about old Orville like a hero from a poem. Pop them kernels good, they're alien eggs after all. It's good for the planet and mighty tasty with butter and salt. That's right, my name is Orville Redenbacher. I invented popcorn, I kicked the aliens' butts. That's right, everybody now, my name is Orville Redenbacher. I invented popcorn, I kicked them aliens' butts. One more time! My name is Orville Redenbacher. I invented popcorn, I kicked them aliens' butts. They won't be what my name is Orville Redenbacher. I invented popcorn, I kicked them aliens' butts. Two more times! Orville Redenbacher. Invented popcorn.
Is back. Please welcome once again,
you folks have enjoyed the tour. Now we're going to do a... That's quite all right. Hi. Wonderful work today.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
We're actually a special surprise.
How's it going? Oh, fuck. Ow. Jesus. What the fuck?
Here.
What?
Come here.
What?
Come here.
You want an autograph? What?
Yeah, I want to autograph your face with my hand.
What?
I wanted popcorn. I went to a brewery once. You know that?
What?
I went to a
What are
brewery
you doing?
once, and
Whoa,
I had
hey,
so
hey.
many free beers.
All right. Hey. I'm an actor. Oh.
He's an actor. I wanted free stuff. I wanted free.
Okay.
Sorry. We're
Yes,
sorry.
little man. Were you a fan of the play? Did you like it? We put a lot of hard work into it.
I want to say I think you guys did a great job.
Thank you.
I watched the whole thing
Yeah.
twice. This question is for the band.
Okay.
What's the name of your new album?
It's called Streets of the Lost.
And is it out now?
It's out April 5th.
April 5th. Check it out. Check
All
it out.
right, yeah. You got any questions about acting technique or like anything like that?
Oh, before we do that, can we go ahead and introduce yourselves, the Popcorn Players?
Oh, yeah.
Just go around and say,
All right, guys, come on. Now's your moment.
All right. I'm Sandy McCullough. I come from more of a musical background, but I thought being kind of a historical reenactor was kind of a good challenge for me, and I'm thrilled to have a platform to speak. I haven't spoken as myself in so long. I enter these characters and I kind of lose my own identity, so it's nice to kind of speak and to speak on my own behalf and to have kind of my own perspective and to have my own take on my own life, and that's that kind of that.
Shut up, that's enough.
terrific.
You're great. We can't do this play without her. We can't do it. Can't do it without her. It's great.
My name is James. Yes.
I'm actually finding this very hard to hear.
Oh, it'll be subtitled.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. We're gonna put the subtitles underneath the
DVD.
play.
Get the DVD queued up.
My boyfriend's last meal was popcorn, and I hadn't eaten popcorn since, and I was looking forward to having some popcorn here tonight.
so my name
You gotta
And
go to
to
the
kind of
distribution
relive
center. You have to
that.
go to the distribution. Everybody makes that mistake. Don't come to the factory. Go to the distribution center. But you know, we're all about the art. We love performing. Performing is like the popcorn of the eyes.
The name Orville Redenbacher. Hi, I'm Simon Haynes. I was a musical guy.
He's great. Can't do the play without him. Can't do the play without him.
A little background later, but I just want to point out that the Orville Redenbacher Popcorn Factory is actually the name of the theater.
It's a theater, yeah.
So I don't know why you assumed. It's a sponsored theater, paid for by the Orville Redenbacher Foundation for survivors,
You gotta
and
go to the distribution center.
so that's the
few
mistake.
miles down the
I
street.
wish ill upon you.
Sorry about that.
I know.
No, it's
don't take the microphone for something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, you're going to take the microphone. Be nice. One rule around here.
Gotta be nice.
Got to be nice.
Gotta be nice. Oh, sorry.
I'll go next. My name is Michael Imperioli.
This guy's great.
It's a fun thing for me to do. You know, get to kind of be outside my comfort zone a little bit. You know, I did some stage work before, and then I did some TV for a while, and I always wanted to go back to the stage because, you know, it's just visceral. The audience is there, and you get to really experience it. I was Christopher, and that's about all I got to say.
Can't do without Mike. Can't do without him.
Give it up for Mike. I'm not.
Give it up for Mike. Ah!
I'm not a legend. I'm just a guy.
This guy teaches me a lot.
Just a guy
This
from
guy,
Budapest.